The strange car. This is a story I heard from my boss at a part-time job. One night, a man was driving down a mountain road. The town was far away, and there were no other cars in front of or behind him. As he drove, the surroundings started to become hazy. He wondered if fog had rolled in, and then he noticed a car behind him. I didn't see that car before. It must have come out of nowhere, he thought, but he kept driving normally. After a while, the car behind him suddenly got closer, came right up behind his car and flashed its lights. Startled, he realized that the car had pulled away again. Feeling uneasy, he focused back on the road. But once more, the car approached closely and flashed its lights, then pulled back again. Feeling frightened, he decided to speed up, but the car kept repeating the same behavior. Finally, he saw the end of the mountain road and the lights of the town in the distance. He hurried down the hill, parked at a convenience store at the foot of the mountain, and rushed inside. "Call the police. A strange car is following me," he shouted at the clerk. As the clerk, surprised, began to reach for the phone, the car pulled into the convenience store parking lot. A man stepped out and entered the store. Feeling scared, he found courage in the presence of the clerk and confronted the man. "What the hell were you thinking?" he yelled. To his shock, the man replied with the exact same words. Still in disbelief, he asked the man for an explanation. The man began to recount his own story. One night, he was driving down a mountain road, just like the other man. The town was far away, and there were no cars ahead or behind him. As he drove, the surroundings also became hazy. He thought it might be fog, and then he spotted a car ahead. What? A car at this hour? He wondered while driving normally. With nothing else to do, he watched the car in front of him. It was dark, and he couldn't see clearly, but it seemed like there was only one person inside. However, upon closer inspection, he noticed a figure in the passenger seat. Huh? I thought I only saw one person before, he thought, just as something unbelievable happened. Two pale hands stretched out from the passenger seat towards the driver's neck. Startled, he drove closer to the car and flashed his lights to alert the driver. It seemed that the light startled the hands back into the car. Relieved, he pulled away, but soon enough, the hands emerged again. He drove closer and flashed his lights once more, and again the hands retreated. Finally, he saw the end of the mountain road and the town lights ahead. The car in front rushed down the hill and parked at the same convenience store. Seeing this, he thought, "This is too far. I'm going to complain." So he parked and entered the store. After finishing his story, the man asked sharply, "So, where's that guy in the passenger seat?"